Malice Cooper.
Half was so hated when he recorded this. Like, I woke up slightly hungover the next day when he kept this recording.
That was probably the fault of the drinking. Was it Fat Tuesdays? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That was a fun night.
I downed Fat Tuesdays forgetting you gave me like 2 edibles.
Didn't we burn one when we were walking out of the hotel? I think we Surprise, that's it, folks. We're starting right now. It is I, it is he, it is me. You know the fucking spiel. How you doing, everybody? This is our final Halloween Havoc pay-per-view watch. I'm joined by Tony, Draven, Tommy, Pop, Cyclops, and Vinny. Welcome, gentlemen.
Wait a minute, who are you again? My mommy told me never to watch strange pay-per-views with strange people.
Well, we are definitely all strange, and people are strange when you're a stranger.
Where the hell's Chris Fisk at?
He's fisking. Don't worry about Chris. Just trust me when I say it's he's unavailable. Let's just put it that way.
Yep. Yeah, he's indisposed at the moment, folks. So, but yeah, we've got a great show for you. We got I normally I can say we've got a great pay-per-view lined up. But
you could say we have a gray pay-per-view lined up.
I can say tonight unequivocally we have a pay-per-view.
Could you imagine paying $30 for this back then?
Oh, jeez.
I paid to watch this on pay-per-view with my buddies. Like we got together. Yeah. We would watch all the WCW pay-per-views and Nitro. We did up until the end, and it was like, man, are we really? We could have spent this money on weed, like
gotten a quarter.
Back when the dime bag was actually $10.
Yeah, yeah. There's the link for the viewing studio in the chat, folks. If you all want to jump in and watch along with us.
Did WWE ever do any kind of Halloween thing?
NXT did a Halloween Havoc, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
Bad Blood. Like a year or two, they did Bad Blood, which wasn't really Halloween themed, but it did happen in October. And Undertaker main evented. Kane made his debut. So, I mean, it was definitely spooky. Oh, and Brian Pillman died the night before.
Oh, damn. Does he still haunt them? Didn't he's another one who had like a fused foot?
Yeah. Yeah, from that car accident.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, man.
Like
so
the original Saw.
Yes.
Let's see.
Too soon.
Nah, we're good.
Not soon enough.
Let's see. So Halloween Havoc 2000. All right. So we've got on the card tonight. We have matches. We have 11 matches.
Just real quick, Higgs Villain is saying the NXT Halloween Havoc is on right now, and Shotzi is dressed up as Fetterman.
His dumbass said something. I got him on Twitter for that. And this coming from Lurch, who said that they're not sending the best and brightest to Washington. And I'm like, bro, truer words have never been spoken. Just look in a fucking mirror.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had a hard time getting through the Tunneler and Pinhead figures because I kept wanting to call it Fetterman over and over again.
Yeah. Dude, I played that clip to him on my channel, and I'm like, he didn't get it. He didn't get it that he dissed himself with the whole audience laughing at him.
No, he had no idea. It was like, you're really stupid, Fetterman.
Yes.
Yes. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Yeah, brother.
Fight for what's life. Jesus Christ, I'm stoned. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life.
Every time
There
you
you
sing
go.
that, WWE hears.
They're like, copyright claim. He was singing it and poorly, and he messed the words up. Hit him
He's gotta pay
twice.
triple.
Like, so now I owe money instead of them paying me for the last month. You got a link, Brutal. You've got a link, brother.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Brutal,
Yeah.
brutal, brutal, brutal.
We don't start until Brutal's here. I mean, that's just the law.
One of us. One of us.
One
One
of
of us.
One. We're never in sync. This is amazing.
One of us.
You got to do the. Come on, Brutal.
He said he got the movie link.
Oh,
What?
Hang on.
I am a real Scandinavian. Mask import violent Arabians.
Oh shit.
You know. Here's a funny thing though. It wasn't that much long after this is when we seen the huge hike in the cost of the pay-per-views too. So I know it wasn't much longer after this because I remember it went from like $35 all the way up to like it was like 68 or something. Like it was some ridiculous number.
Especially for like WrestleManias or something. Like
Yeah.
I think it went to 40 for the B shows and then like 60, 70 for WrestleMania or something. Like Jesus, dude.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it
That's
got
crazy.
ridiculous.
That's why, again, before digital cable, I never had to pay for any of these other than $3.95 because you just rented the movie before the pay-per-view and then unplugged. Like right when the movie ends, when the credits start to roll, you unplug your cable box. The credits end, they send the signal to shut off your pay-per-view, but the box is unplugged. Then you plug that bitch back in and you'd have that pay-per-view channel for like 2 or 3 days. Man, that was
Right, Tom.
I think it's pronounced
that was-
Gash, not box.
yeah. It's like, hey, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have, ever seen Over the Edge 99. So
For some of us who didn't have cable boxes and unfortunately may have had satellite or something like that, our best option was to go out and pay the, what was it, like a 5-drink minimum at a bar and watch it.
yeah.
And the 5-drink minimum at a bar, even then, it was still a hell of a lot cheaper than paying like $80 to watch it on pay-per-view.
We had off-track betting or whatever the place, and it was like $5 or $6 to go, and you could watch it there.
Okay.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So after digital cable, when you couldn't do that anymore, and like before the WWE network, when it was still, $40 or whatever to rent it, Sam's Town, the casino kind of across the street from me, they started doing this thing. It was a $10 cover, and it was in one of their auditoriums. They'd show the pay-per-view on a big screen, and they'd have like the big screen, then they'd have 2 little screens. So a friend of mine, Jamie, her and her dude would go, and they'd be like, you should come. And they dragged me along a few times. I'm like, I wasn't too into wrestling. Like when Sheamus first won the WWF championship, when he knocked John Cena through the table or whatever in like 2010, it was there. So cool story. Awesome story. I was single at the time, just got over a bad breakup a few months before that. And I show up for like one of the pay-per-views, and there's this like pretty hot, like 35-year-old. I'm in my 20s, so she's older, like 35. And she just starts like, she's dancing along to her fucking headphones, whatever song she's listening to, and she like backs up into me and starts dancing with me, and I'm like, okay. And then she's like, you should watch the show with us, and I'm like, okay. And I had something to bang for the next few months. So thank you, WWE.
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
you didn't remember anything after that.
See, I like those happy ending stories.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
go to watch the pay-per-view.
Or I thought you were going to say you spent the next couple months in the hospital for venereal diseases.
Uh-oh.
It was kind of funny because, I mean, I was like, geez, how old was I at the time? Maybe like 27, whatever. And she's like 35, and then she had a kid young. So her kid wasn't like, I was older than him, but it's like, I was like almost in between him and her as far as age. So that was kind of awkward, but then we just
you were high-fiving him saying, yeah, mom tonight.
He walked in there, you know, just
smell
like,
this.
You're right. Hey, smell my finger. Does that smell like your mom?
Tony was stealing his juice boxes and his fucking fruit snacks.
Holy shit.
Hey,
go to your room and drink your juice while I bang your mom.
It's like you're going to watch a mediocre pay-per-view and eat some shitty nachos that are going to give you indigestion. You end up meeting a fuck buddy. Like, good night. Good night.
Yeah.
I see this as an absolute win.
Right? There's no arguments there.
Some of the fans in that place, like Triple H would hit someone with the fucking sledgehammer and pin them, and they'd be walking out like, I don't know why Vince allowed him to do that. If he wasn't his son-in-law, they'd be like, you guys know it's predetermined, right? Like,
it's real to me, bastard. Like, it's real to me.
Yeah.
That's just a down in you talking, Draven.
He's downs with the sickness.
Goddamn.
Downs with the sickness.
All right.
Thank you, Tree Rock. You said it all.
Are we ready to start this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do it. Halloween Havoc.
Thank God it wasn't this pay-per-view, or she would have been like, yeah, I'm just not in the mood.
She would just vomited in your lap, and that would have been the end of the night.
Something feels off about this whole night.
Made me a little nervous. I clicked on the thing, everything's still black. I was like, shit, what did I do wrong? I messed something up.
He's like, oh no, it's Blick.
It's Blick.
Oi. What up, Scrambles the Death
Backstage
Dealer?
Assault? Didn't that
I
have
got that.
no wrestling ring?
I was so disappointed in that game.
Yeah. Like, they made all the wrong moves around this time, unfortunately.
Because that game had that one and Mayhem had like the biggest rosters WCW to ever put into a game. And the games fucking sucked.
Can we turn it up just a small smidge?
Yep. He's back to Alex Wright, but with his shaved head.
Well, that hair.
Why, Charlie Brown? Why? Yeah.
I am
he went back to his stupid dance.
How many months was he on chemo at this point? Like,
Jeez.
Yeah, I just noticed. I missed Tommy's link earlier. I missed everything. I wasn't playing my game, and I was lost in the sauce, man.
It happens.
You know, hey, it's not often I get free time, so I got to take it when I can get it.
there's a lot I don't remember about this era in WCW. I never went back and watched it, and I was looking forward to doing it with the Monday Night War retrospective. But
same.
Yeah.
I actually stopped watching everything because I caught up to where you were in WWE and WCW.
Here comes my boys right here. These two are bad as fuck, dude.
Yeah, a lot of potential, dude. It's sad. Like how WWE ended up being for the next, 10, 15 years after that. They could have used talent like this to feud with John Cena and Edge. And
They don't even
got
look
so
familiar. What happened to them?
Jindrak almost took Batista's place in Evolution.
Yep.
But they both ended up getting released. WWE kind of fumbled them and then released them.
Wow.
Well, I mean, how many other people have WWE fumbled over the years? You know, I know a lot of people have their criticism of Sheamus, but I remember seeing a few of his early matches and everything. He had actually pretty good potential, but they wasted it. They absolutely wasted it, just like they wasted numerous other players that came up. I mean, like you had what's that one guy, the Lone Wolf? Like that could have been another decent roster filler, and they just wasted him as well. I mean, you go right down the line. That Wade Barrett. So many people
Wade Barrett was a fucking tragedy, man.
Oh, dude, that don't even get me started on that.
Dude,
Cena
but
ruined
Vince
him.
is gone. Vince is gone now. Vince had a god complex where he was the dictator of an entire industry, and like with Zack Ryder, I will tell you if you're gonna get over or not. You know, that's gone now, thankfully. So hopefully we're going to enter a renaissance period we kind of are for wrestling in general, but hopefully it gets a little better on the WWE side, you know?
Hopefully. The Endeavor thing that I just seen basically said they're going to most likely do some more layoffs, so, and some of the top talent too.
Good.
Yeah,
top talent needs laid off.
I'm sorry, I see Roman Reigns is absolutely retarded. So you have people that they could have put in that place to actually build, to have this guy there who barely wrestles at all, just so he can sit there and go, longest reign.
I get if you're not going to defend the title every week on TV. I understand that, but it should be defended at least once every 30 days, 60 days. 30 to 60 days, but you should at least fucking be there. You should be on TV and making appearances. I hate that shit.
Yep. At the very least, build-ups. Build-ups for a big match to see the title defended.
Yeah. Like, he may be, breaking, Hulk Hogan's record or one of Bruno's records, but the difference is you'd go to Madison Square Garden every Saturday to watch Bruno defend that title. He wasn't taking months off at a time.
No. And again, Tony, to your point, they wrestled every week, multiple times a week.
Yeah. Hogan, say what you want about Hogan, at least he was there.
Basically, a bunch of people's contracts are up right now, or pretty close to being up, and they were supposed to be in renegotiations already, and they haven't been. So people think they're going to be letting them go.
We'll see. A lot of that talent is kind of beta anyway, dude. I wouldn't mind seeing some fresh blood and seeing
Drew is one of those people, and some other people. So
didn't he just sign a new contract?
I don't know.
Yeah,
because
I thought
are you talking about Drew McIntyre?
Yeah.
He just signed one because there's the talk of him going to AEW.
Yeah, that was just a couple months ago.
Yeah, back when Rey Mysterio had a mask.
He looks ridiculous with that one.
Like Dominic was alive back then?
I don't know. See, with that hit he got in the balls before, I don't think Dominic's is his. I think Alex Wright is the father.
Probably. Don't tell Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, man. Yeah, is it this or the other midget who's the father? It's the white German guy.
Jesus, it's like...
What up, Just Joe 47?
Alex Wright has to finish this match because he has a meeting with Hank Pym.
Rey Mysterio's got those gay-ass little horns on his head, looking like a puto.
Yeah, what is up with that? Or finally took it off.
It's like they forgot that he didn't have a mask, I swear, when he came to WWE and have the mask back on, it's like he's always. We know what he looks like.
Yeah.
And still, they did it right. It's like, no, put the mask back on and never take it off again. Like, it makes him marketable.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Otherwise, it's just like a child in the ring.
Yeah, he's just some short dude now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Before he was Rey Mysterio. Now he's Rey. We know what you look like, EO. You know. Like,
Yeah.
You know.
Al Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Ray the Bambino.
Looks like a little
Jumping
baby
bean.
face. You know.
Yeah.
Look at this little fairy. Smacks him in the face. Get out of here, you little bitch.
Roman Reigns would make a good adult film name for a chick. So Frankie said.
He's gonna missile drop kick Disco. Nope, elbow.
Yeah, I know, Frankie, about Macho Man's clothes. He would like design clothes for pimps and stuff.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Dude, I miss that. You put in the extra effort. Not only did you live your gimmick back then, but you found ways to make yourself marketable and memorable. Eddie Kingston's like, I'm just me. It's like, well, you need more than just you, dude.
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, put some stripper glitter on your tits or something, dude.
The Lord knows he's got huge tits. Guy's
like,
gross.
do something. Like, it's supposed to be you, but turned up to the max, not just, hey, man, this is me. I just rolled off the couch. What up, bro?
Yeah.
Just ate an extra large pizza.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
You can thank Cody Rhodes for him.
Oh, God.
For bringing him into AEW.
Why am I not surprised?
His finisher should be the American History X.
Yeah. Now they're doing.
Put your mouth in the bottom rope.
Now they're doing promo spots with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with runny peanut butter. Like, who the hell is runny peanut butter?
Jesus.
Is Jindrak a Jewish name? Jesus,
I don't
Alex.
think so.
Calm down.
This is bad. You have Conan, Mark Madden, and Stevie Ray on commentary with Shivani.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I was today years old when I figured out that wasn't Bret the Hitman Hart, but Skinny.
Is Mysterio a Jewish name? Like, Alex, calm down, dude. When you're a hammer, everything's a nail. Like,
Rey Mysterio Berg.
Mysterio Berg.
He just threw that child out the ring.
Conan, has Disco ever hit a move that worked? Hey, Conan, has your timing ever been on point with your tequila sunrise or your rolling elbow, you fucking fat cholo?
Yeah, Disco can at least wrestle. All the moves he was doing?
Conan hasn't been able to wrestle since like 1996.
Well, I was going to say, for a triple team tag match, this has actually been all right so far.
It has.
That had to hurt. I don't care.
But the heels teams work together pretty well, which is good. You need that, against because you got the little babyface team.
Though I will say I don't like the new Halloween Havoc logo.
No, it's terrible. And they did away with the stage.
I get what they were going for with but yeah. I get what they were going for with WWF introducing the scratch logo and all that, but it just Halloween Havoc, old logo was perfect.
Yeah, that's why they brought it back for now.
Yeah.
It's not Rey Mysterio, it's just Gay Mysterio.
Yeah.
It's just Ray.
No, it's just Gay Mysterio. Why are you gay?
I'm not
What
gay.
are you
You
gay?
are gay.
After this, when he took that little break, he played, Ray Skywalker.
This is before he killed someone.
Yeah.
I forgot what the wrestling division that was, or the promotion.
Wasn't it a Hispanic one, like maybe a Mexican one? So,
I thought
Triple A or CMLL. I would assume.
I think Triple. I think it was that one.
Oh, here comes the one of the gayest moves in sports entertainment, the Bronco Buster.
Yeah,
X-Pac was doing that, so that's why they were doing it.
I always hated that.
What the fuck was that? Alex Wright went to fucking hit him with something, and fucking he fucked up. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a botch.
This is sloppy as shit.
It's been a good match. It just fucking fell apart here.
Oh yeah, Disco used the stunner for a while.
Yep, the chart buster, as it were. If this little fag.
And you see, like, the positioning too in the ring. Like, the guy had to bend his arm inward because he was literally touching the rope.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Hell yes.
Yes,
they
sir.
deserve. This is another shame that neither of these guys ever got much love.
Yeah. The one in the black trunks really looks like he should have been a major star.
Yeah, dude. All
that's O'Hare.
We'll do Orton versus Cena. Orton versus Cena.
Yep.
Cena versus Orton. Orton versus Cena. Like, you could have had these guys built up and they could have been great, dude. Man.
Yeah.
He is a big star. He's Brendan Fraser, but like from Earth 2, where he became a wrestler.
There's no timeline where The Miz should have main evented a fucking WrestleMania and these guys didn't get a main event push.
Right.
No timeline.
And I don't understand what the obsession was with Randy Orton either, because he was cocky and problematic on top of everything else.
Yeah, he wasn't very entertaining. He was when he was younger. Like, there was a certain spot.
With Evolution and whatnot.
Yeah, and even before then. But then he just kind of got boring. He just comes out and
just be kind of mean to people. It's not much of a gimmick. Is he wearing all leather?
Yes.
Jesus. Get his vanilla leather jacket and his tan leather pants. Get in the ring, buddy.
I'd rock that outfit.
That's not a chair. That's Eddie Kingston that's on his back.
They brought back the 4-quarter calzone.
Hey, Tony, you need another calzone video.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the Batman calzone. They just
that
call
Bat
it
calzone video was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We should show that again.
I got a Domino's pizza commercial instead of the one you guys got, and it wasn't at the same time either. That's funny.
Vinny, did you see the Mitch McConnell video I put in the Horseman chat earlier?
I love that.
I missed that one.
I made it years ago, and then when they made Mitch the Turtle for the whole Joe Biden Super Mario thing, it reminded me of it.
Oh, nice.
So I found it. I made it for Rookie Critic's fucking birthday.
Nice.
I'll check it out.
Here comes one of my favorite D-listers from WCW, Reno. He's the current hardcore champion.
Tree Rock, person 1. Why are you gay? Person 2. Because I'm having a good time.
Right?
We'll have a gay old time.
Mm-hmm.
There's my mans and them.
Hey, it's the Saskatchewan Hardcore International title. Or for short, shit.
That was fucking great, Tony. Oh, shit.
That was my first time animating anything, really, like doing the mouth movements and shit.
Oh, sweet.
I traced them out, and I'm like, man, I hope this works. And it did. Doesn't look horrible.
Yeah, no, you did a good job. That was funny.
They didn't even waste any time. That table spot happened fucking quick.
Jesus. Who the hell's that?
Reno.
I don't know either of them.
Reno's in the Natural Born Thrillers. He was supposed to be kayfabe, like Big Vito's cousin. That's how Vito had an association with them, in addition to him being Johnny the Bull's tag partner in the Mamalukes.
The Mamalukes. Jeez. You know what? I did like a certain point of wrestling I completely missed, and I'm happy I did.
Dude, I liked their tag team. Like they were bad as fuck. Like, honestly, like Vito I didn't think he was as good as a singles wrestler, but like their gimmicks together, because it came down with like the fucking, like the leather fedoras and the black leather jackets and shit. And they had like, I'm trying to think, because like I want to say they were actually maybe billed as the FBI once, and then they're like, oh shit, we can't do that. There's already the FBI is
ECW.
Big Sal. Yeah, Big Sal and Little Guido in ECW.
Full-blooded.
I love when they had. Do you remember when they had, what was it, the Big Don, Tommy Rich, come out with them? I'm like, Tommy Rich is from fucking Georgia. I'm like, he's not what I think about when I think about the full-blooded Italians.
Vinny's still waiting for the tag team called the Gabagools.
No way.
Who is it? It's the Gabagools. And their manager, Capicola.
Don't be no bigot.
They come out with a bunch of guinea chickens, guinea hens,
Little guinea pirates.
Yep. One's got an eye patch.
Little guinea bunnies.
Ooh, he clocked him right in the head.
Yep.
That was supposed to happen.
Oh no, he fucking.
It says he was
snipped
falling.
the fuck out of him.
He was supposed to get him in the back, but he was going down as the other guy was swinging.
Yep. Yeah, he's still holding his head. He's like, fuck.
Well, did you catch the way he threw him onto the guardrail? Usually you throw him stomach first. He threw him on his side.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Wall is sloppy as fuck, dude. He could never work. He was just a big guy.
Yeah.
Just put him and Sandman together.
Ugh.
I mean, they'll just concuss each other to death. That was my thought. Am I wrong?
You don't like Sandman?
No.
Huh?
Sergeant AWOL. I remember him.
I'll give him this, dude. The crowd's fucking into it.
Yeah.
I'd imagine talking to him would be like talking to that one guy with the lazy eye that was in The Waterboy.
Yeah.
Good one.
I'm out here, man. I'll tell you what.
That's exactly it.
You like to see homos naked? I'm my army. Everybody know that.
Stevie Ray on commentary? What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what I said. You had Stevie Ray, Mark Madden, and fucking Conan was doing commentary last match. That's the meeting of the minds right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan was like, fuck this. I'm going to get throat cancer. Fuck you guys.
Like wrestling so bad I had to fake throat cancer.
That was not fake.
Yeah. I know.
Poor guy.
Oh, it was awful. And then how skinny he got.
Oh,
Dude, that was
here's his finisher.
That was scary.
Yeah. When he showed up for like the WWE,
roll the dice. Yep.
When Heenan would like show himself at like the Hall of Fame or wherever, dude, it was fucking sad. It was like
it was
heartbreaking.
It was,
but it was. This was so like WCW was so unstable that Heenan was like, "Yeah, I don't want to renew my contract. I'm good."
Wow.
Later, guys. I think
Heenan was like, "I'd rather go work at the bingo hall. Catch you guys later."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened, because if they released him and decided not to renew his contract, they're fucking fools. Like, because Heenan, he was good at what he did.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Great at what he did.
Yeah, Bobby was, except for giving away fucking some angles, Bobby was money.
Yep.
Yeah, but he was a lot older by then too. When you think about
oh my god. Dude, that's way too far away from that ramp, bro. Like, I don't know what you guys think. He should have pulled those right next to the fucking ramp.
Oh, man. Backstage assault. Just
got
what
that
I
game.
want.
Got that game out in the garage.
Oh, shit. There's not enough force to put him through both of those.
Holy jumps.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
My dog. That's my dog right there, boy. Bit me here. What did he just say? I don't know.
Yeah, because isn't G.I. Bro with him?
He was only G.I. Bro for like a hot minute.
Yeah, I bet he regretted telling Russo that that's how he started his career.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
G.I. Bro?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I remember finding that out when they switched his gimmick.
He came back as that in his own promotion like a couple years. Like
That's right, where Brian Knobbs won the tag match last week by that MGM pillar.
We are at 24, 56, 7, 8, 25 minutes right now, Tree Rock.
When Brian Knobbs used the white man to pin the white man.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. I used to think the hardcore matches were awesome back in the day, but this looks terrible.
That's pretty loud.
This dude, if they kept this down by the ring, it would have been better. This is the shit thing because the fans have to watch it on the big screen.
Yeah.
But like the crowd was hot for this match. Like when they were out there, they were fucking hot. Oh fuck. That knee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not a gimmick table. And fucking big ass monitor.
Big ass plastic one too. It's one of the ones like the old fake ass ones at the stores that weren't actually computers. That's fun.
Those were the computers Frank Costanza was selling out of his garage. His back's fucking cut. They're in the gorilla position.
Yeah, WCW was never the best at hardcore though, Draven. Like that's something WWE did better.
Yeah. And I don't know, there was one of the WCW matches I thought that took place in like a junkyard, if I'm not mistaken. That was pretty awesome.
That was more like a log than a bowling ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. Their hardcore belt compared to WWE's or WWF's rather was better. WWF's was way better.
Yeah, there was a Junkyard Invitational, which was a hardcore match in a junkyard.
That sounds Russo-RIFFIC.
Cool. See, I'd rather that than like a card just full of the same matches every night. Like, I don't mind having something like that. Or
use the gimmick
cars
matches.
tip
Use
over
the
and
gimmick
shit.
matches right, though. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the full match.
Ken Shamrock's Lion's Den.
Yep.
Bringing the UFC into the WWF. Now
Dude,
they own it.
These two got a lot of fucking time.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Then again, it is for a belt.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking awesome.
The Pistols
least it
at
looks
10
awesome
paces
to me.
match. You know?
But this stands out. I think Funk is in it, and Nasty Boys, and some other people.
Was that from 2000, Draven?
I'm not sure.
It sounds like that was 2000. Here it is. Sister Abigail.
Just not as cool.
Bray did it better.
Oh, his back wasn't cut. It was just some kind of junk that was stuck to it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. It looked like it was.
And it was unsanctioned, too. So WCW had no idea who would show up. Well, of course they didn't. It must have been a shoot.
I remember him wrestling in the back of a semi-truck trailer and shit. I mean, there's been so many crazy-ass matches.
That was Piper. Yeah. Wasn't that Piper and Goldust did that?
Yeah, I think so.
There's Stasiak and Palumbo.
All these stars, look at all these guys compared to what we have today. He's like Jungle Boy if fucking... yeah, someone inflated him. Chuck Palumbo. Like, Jesus.
And Chuck Palumbo is a good worker too. Stasiak was good.
I know.
Yeah, they just saddled him with a stupid gimmick.
Between Stasiak, Jindrak, O'Hare, Palumbo, that's talent, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. Some big
And
freaking dudes.
What did they do with Palumbo? They put him in a gay angle in WWE.
Yep.
Yes. So they got a hardcore trophy at the end of it.
Billy and Chuck.
Yeah.
And it was Fit Finley who won.
Sounds about right.
Finley's someone else I always had a lot of respect for.
Yeah. Finley was a solid worker.
Yeah.
He was a good trainer.
Really good trainer.
He should have trained that Lash LaRue guy because he sucked.
It was in 99, by the way.
99? Okay.
You mean Corporal Cajun, Tommy.
Yeah, and Lieutenant Loco. That's Lieutenant Loco and Corporal Cajun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to take
that
on
was a
Hook's
solid
mom.
fucking match right there.
Fucking
I always
Kung
remember.
Po over there.
Yeah. I always remember Lash LaRue because of the sideburns. I always used to do that as a kid.
He thought he was going to WWF with the Radicals, and WWF didn't want him. He's like, well, what about me, guys? They're like,
see ya.
Hi.
Yep.
So long.
He had already burned that bridge.
Yeah.
So long, gay boys.
He's like,
Which
come
some
on,
people
guys, we're going to WWF. Like, well, not all of us.
It was
Yeah,
crazy
Raiders,
too because that
right?
one day they were in WCW and my buddy's like, you know that they're. He's like, yeah, Benoit and them, they showed up on WWF. I'm like, what? They were just
Yeah.
on
Benoit
WCW.
had
I'm like,
just
what the
won
hell?
the title.
Yep.
Benoit won the fucking WCW heavyweight championship on his last appearance.
Yep.
And I want to say not too long after that is when I made the jump.
Is that where LA Knight's fighting Roman Reigns?
What?
At
Crown
Crown
Jewel,
Jewel?
yeah. Yep.
I want to watch that. It's
When is
November 4th. November 4th at 4 p.m. y'all's time.
We could probably watch that.
Yeah, I'd be down for it.
Yeah, Shane Douglas thought he was going, and they gave him the well.
Well.
Well,
That's just a no.
I bet that bitch is playing Mario Wonder right now, going, I don't understand. Why is Bowser? He raped Castle and he became one. What's going on?
We're going to the Fed. Well, we're going to the Fed.
Surprise!
I miss Thunder.
He's appropriating reptile culture.
You know, I never watched Thunder.
Dude, I
Really?
was
I
home
love
every Thursday.
I was always working.
Thunder was good at one point. Like,
It was when it first started.
yeah. And then they had some good ones like right after the Finger Poke of Doom. That was a pretty busy Thunder.
Yep.
Again, I was waiting on us to get through it to the Monday night retrospective because I was like, "Oh, I'll just start watching that."
Dude,
Back
I
in the
want to
day,
pick.
I was gonna say the WCW Saturday Night used to be the main show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Before Nitro.
Isn't that where Macho Man debuted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get back into the retrospective. I can't justify it yet, dude. I need to find a tech job and then I can.
No, you're fine, man. I never bothered with any of it because I'm just waiting for when we pick back up.
Hey, I got a question for everybody. When did they bring Chubby from Teen Wolf onto their announce table?
Around when Heenan left, like in the past.
As the cat says, big fat ass Mark Madden.
He wasn't there last year. Last Halloween Havoc, he hadn't been hired by the company yet, but yeah, sometime within the past year. But I think it was probably about 6 months at this point. He'd been around for a little bit.
Is that the powers to be?
No.
No. Who the hell is that? Why does he look familiar?
That's Brian Adams and Brian Clark.
Yeah.
Columbo. And that's the other one's Stasiak, isn't it?
Yeah, Sean Stasiak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it. That's it. I'm ordering one of those Natural Born Thriller shirts.
I just don't get it. If they found a way to push Batista or push Roman Reigns, which it took Roman Reigns half a decade to fucking get over, I don't understand how Sean Stasiak didn't work out. I don't.
We got Columbo with Billy Gunn in a gay angle.
I know.
They were actually going to do that in AEW at one point, and I guess scheduling conflicts happened, so they couldn't get Columbo in.
I mean, but again, Billy and Columbo, when they did it, you know, it was they're both like, hey, we're married, we ain't actually gay, you know. And again, they did the gimmick. They took a shitty gimmick and made it fucking funny. Two straight guys. I'm sorry, it was fucking funny because you knew they weren't gay.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't know.
Didn't they hype up the gay wedding or whatever between Billy and Chuck? Yep. And then that night we get there and they're both like, dude, I'm not gay. Like, or something stupid like that.
Yep.
So we're not gay. We're just having anal sex.
Yeah.
It's not gay if the other guy just blows you and you don't blow him, right?
Oh, are we talking about the Spider-Man 2 game again?
Yes. You're welcome, Vinny. You know, he didn't want to
really, because I forgot that.
Apparently, there's a glitch too in that game that turns you into a cube, and you can fly around as a cube.
What do you mean cube?
Like a cube, like a little square cube.
Like a cosmic cube?
No, like a little white cube.
Why's it got to be white?
I'm just saying.
Because Miles evolved.
Yeah.
I was going to say you turn into a cube because you evolve. You just evolve into the perfect being. But now that he's white, yeah, definitely.
The game is so glitched up and shit.
It's not a cube. It's a white box because apparently everybody wants it.
This is what sucks in this match because you've got to put some baby faces over, and unfortunately, it comes at the expense of the better wrestlers in this one.
That's the ultimate form of trust, you know. Two cannibals giving each other BJs.
All right.
Brutal's like, I'll just be in my
Damn it,
corner.
Brutal.
It's
We
just,
talked about
man,
this.
where wrestling
Talk
went
about this.
versus where it could have been, dude. All the talent out here, like
Mm-hmm.
we like in 2 years we're going to be in a lull period, and they turning Steve Austin heel really fucked things up, dude. It really, really
Yeah.
did. What a bad decision that was.
Well, you know what? I
And
think
Austin-
they could have turned Steve Austin heel, but it's just the way they did it that made it bad.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have been the chicken shit heel.
They turned Austin into a chicken shit heel.
Yeah.
Yes.
I only
Oh,
saw
yeah, dude.
tiny bits. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, I never understood that whole what stuff.
I like
didn't,
the what thing.
I didn't really see any of that.
Yeah, I didn't like the what thing. It's okay and it's funny sometimes when the fans do it to someone, but
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't as good as what he had been doing.
No.
Yeah.
Showing up, kicking ass, drinking beer, leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, Austin became a total pussy, man. It's like, and then they made him the head of WCW, the guy who's like
Yeah.
almost single-handedly helped WWF defeat WCW. It's like,
Mhm.
guys,
Wow, they are brain dead.
where
I didn't know
wrestling
any of
went
that stuff
versus
back in
where
the
it
day.
could have been. Yeah.
Although when they put the little cowboy hat on Angle, that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna say.
I remember seeing that somewhere. I laughed, but I didn't know what it was all about.
You mean the
The
part where they
American
had the part where they had Austin would like repeat everything McMahon would say?
Yep.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, you mean the part where Austin would repeat everything that McMahon would say?
Yeah. Yeah, McMahon was like, "We're gonna go down there," and Austin would be like, "We're gonna go down there."
Jesus.
The American Badass with Kurt Angle was good too. Because Kurt Angle put on the red, white, and blue flag tights. I forget because he wasn't swearing or whatever at the time, so he like came out and said something fucking corny, and he almost made Undertaker break character.
Yep. Although I gotta say, the beer truck was epic, but
The
Angle
milk
with
truck.
the milk truck was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh God, you couldn't even see an ad in a magazine or a paper that didn't have somewhere in there. They didn't have the Angle thing with "Got Milk."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I remember watching it live, and it was just like, because I'm like, as retarded as it was that it was the same thing they did with Austin, it worked, and it was hilarious. Just as funny as Austin was with the beer truck, But you got to wonder, did Pat Patterson have any exposure to that milk truck beforehand? I'm just saying.
Shoot it in my face.
It wasn't creamy enough for him.
It's not milk, buddy.
Hey, we've heard about what they did with Lawler's crown, okay? I'm just saying.
He didn't like the consistency.
This says on the bottle, Mukaki.
Well, it sounds like Miss Jackie got a bukkake.
Oh, yeah.
I never liked Lash LaRue.
Damn you.
I didn't. I was just like, this guy's a fucking jobber. Like, why? But I mean, he kind of got himself over, so I understand it. I just didn't really care for the gimmick.
I remember the first time he showed up, his hair was a lot more red, and I was like, "Who hired Carrot Top?"
Yeah, I was like, and this was before Carrot Top got yoked.
Yeah, Carrot Top is jacked, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
John Cena and AJ Styles are signed with WCW at this time. Cena was in the Power Plant, and he was also in the movie Ready to Rumble.
Yep.
Yep.
He was in the movie Ready to
Yeah,
Rumble.
he was in
Yeah.
the background in the gym scene.
Yep.
Google it. John Cena Ready to Rumble. He's got blonde ass hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought I
because
brought
that's
that up
what-
when I was watching it like a couple months ago.
He was the prototype.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Tree Rock. Thanks for stopping in, homie.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Well,
Take care.
thanks for hanging out earlier.
Oh, with all the photography.
Another one of the Armstrongs, Brad, and their brother Scott. Another one of the sons of legendary Bullet Bob Armstrong. How'd you hear him? Bullshit. What the fuck was that supposed to be?
Interesting.
That was called the crotch drop.
Yeah, that was shit is what it was.
That was gay.
Well, Pat Patterson told him to do it.
He told him to do a reach around.
That move is called the Rainbow Frog Splash.
There's actually in the water. Turn the frogs gay. Support Informs.com before we get kicked off the world.
My God.
They bankrupt the shit out of him.
It's really messed up because nowadays I keep seeing these ads for these meals to be sent to you, and I wouldn't trust anything like that because who knows what's in it. Especially
But like Factor?
Yeah.
I thought about trying like the Hello Fresh thing because one of my friends did it and said it was actually really good.
I'll tell you who you got to watch out for. I seen the news article earlier. Stay away from Tyson Foods.
Mm-hmm.
The chicken, right?
Yeah, they're going to be putting bugs instead of chicken in all their so-called chicken products.
Fucking
They
unbelievable.
just
Here,
fired like thousands of people and closed down a bunch of plants too.
I'm gonna post a meme in the Horseman chat with all of Tyson's brands.
And don't forget that your Papa John's Pizza, if you order wings, they usually have the Tyson wings. FYI, a couple of the restaurants do. So you have to do research on all of that too. So if I don't go to a wing restaurant, which I won't generally do, I just make wings at home, off of a chicken from the Amish.
Yeah, they supply like a large chunk of the United States chicken.
Yep.
Like when I go to with Instacart, when I go to scan someone's just regular store white tray chicken, that's Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
dude, he was going bald there. What was he, 22, 23?
Who's that, Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked terrible.
This is
He's like a
this is the
bald
remix
child.
of Perfect Strangers by who was that, Tommy? Who sang Perfect Strangers? That Deep Purple.
Damn, she looked amazing there.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
That's the Tree Rock said. He went a little bit further and picked out the hottie.
Oh yeah, she was fine as hell, dude.
Yeah. She looked a lot like Tori as well.
I'll tell you, the franchise is one of those guys that they always hyped him up to be this like phenomenal wrestler, and I was just never that impressed with him.
Who?
Same dude.
The franchise, Shane Douglas.
Yeah.
He became the franchise in ECW because he
Yep.
was champion for so long or whatever.
Tori Wilson is just, oh man, she is still so fucking hot.
Looks like my buddy. We call him Whitey.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, I think Tori Wilson's from Idaho. There's something about that region, like at the strip club, the absolute hottest girls were all from like Montana and Idaho.
That's awesome.
It's all the potatoes.
Yeah. I'm like, hold on, who settled up there a couple hundred years ago? Because god dang. Y'all are like the most beautiful girls in the fucking club. Like,
yeah.
Tori Wilson, a lot of them, I mean, didn't look that different from Tori, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Same features.
It's awesome.
Natural beauty.
Holy shit. Did you hear what Mark Madden said? He said, speaking of rats, here comes Tigress.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
I don't remember her.
I do.
He just called that shit out.
I love when they started using like insider terms.
Mm-hmm. She's talking like the waitress from It's Always Sunny in Philly.
Yep.
You know, when she couldn't take it anymore, she started talking back to the gang.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she did get him in the button. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Right in the dick.
Uh-huh.
Because she wasn't a fucking worker.
That's hilarious.
Neither was Tori, though.
Yeah.
You can tell they're not workers. Look at them. They're like flopping around.
But didn't Tori start to wrestle at some point, like for real?
A little bit.
What was she trying to wave that thing off? Did it smell that bad?
Did you see that Douglas pulled her down by her hair? That had never happened today. They'd be like, oh my God, the guys at What Culture would freak out.
Oh, they're beating the shit out of her, too. That would never happen either today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy stomping on a woman like that?
Yeah.
With those
Notice
really
they ain't
gay
going
boots?
nowhere near. They ain't going nowhere near her fish. She already let them know it smelled.
And you bust that thing open.
My
it's
bad,
gonna
I
be
didn't
like,
mean
the
to cough into the
bees,
mic.
bees.
The guys at What Culture, yeah. They think her dressed as Wonder Woman is disgusting.
It's
Like,
so
this is
sexist.
You can see her entire leg. Disgusting.
Now the proposition of Chronic versus Goldberg is mouth-watering.
Yes.
Maybe I do remember because I remember now that Conan's here, that rings a bell.
They don't like exposed female flesh over there. Is that what we're saying?
They don't like any female flesh, period.
Oh, hell yeah. Inside or out, huh?
Right?
Yeah.
Freaks.
Okay.
Ladies, get out of the way of this mouth-watering.
What a fucking sorry-ass drop kick she tried to do. That was fucking funny.
It was bad from both of them.
Yeah, Conan's was fucking terrible.
He had a look, but I never liked him.
I liked him. I always like the ones you guys hate.
Well, when you compare this to when he debuted, though,
Yeah.
I didn't mind him. I didn't mind him when he was with the NWO.
Yeah.
Like that worked, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
But
it's over the
after,
he just
after
kept getting worse and worse.
Yeah, it fell. He just fell apart.
Like he always started looking lazy in the ring.
Yeah.
He had some kind of waist support He just took it off.
Yeah, it was because he's selling a back injury.
I could show Tori what to do.
Hell yeah.
She's trying to wrestle in hooker boots.
Wow.
Stop being a hater.
She's selling that. It's almost as bad as the Jay Leno arm freaking ring sell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I twisted my arm. Man. How's it go?
Yeah, she's gonna reverse that. Like I fucking this is. There you go.
Twitched her right in the head.
Take that, you stupid bitch. See, that's what Bubba Ray Dudley should have done to Jordan Grace in that match. I can't believe he put her over. What a fucking joke. He let her hit her finisher and pin him clean. Bubba Ray Dudley's a fucking joke.
He is.
F that.
They were putting Mae Young through tables, and now he's putting some coos over. Get the fuck out of here.
He's done shit with Mickey James too.
That's stupid.
Before that
doesn't make it any better. It's fucking.
No,
stupid,
I'm just saying. So
yeah,
he's let her slap him and shit and whatnot. So
that's okay. You can let her slap him. Then he needs to punch her in the fucking face.
Bubba bomber ass.
Why she wearing stupid stockings though? Come on, Tori. You were better than that.
That's no sky blue butt, but it'll do.
It's X right as a girl.
It'll get the job done.
And the other chick, she just looks like she's straight out of the Wigglerific Energy video. Like
She's asking her what to do. Did you hear Mark Madden? I like seeing her wrestle, but you should see her box.
Oh, shit.
We saw it in Playboy, Mark.
That was great. The ref was trying to give her a hand as well, whispering to her.
God damn. A little cold in there, isn't it?
They should crank it up some more.
Right?
Yeah, to the point those lips are that tight.
She's grabbing his junk.
And nowadays they want to put not that on, but other things on. I don't want to see the other things.
What the fuck?
What?
That was the worst lead into a hot tag.
Well, considering usually when it's a mixed match, when the guys are in, the girls, you know, or when a girl's in, the guy has to leave anyway.
See, something like that makes sense. Like an eye poke hurts either way, you know?
Not her putting him in an arm bar.
Yeah.
There's no way them skinny little arms could twist his friggin'
right.
You know, like
it's like fighting a toddler.
Oh man, here comes a fist.
Charles Robinson lays down.
He's like, "Oh great, now I got crabs."
Little Flair.
It's the fillet of fish off the top rope.
And this is how I caught every STD to man. I laid down between Tori and fucking.
Well, hey, what
And a
the
Bronco
fuck
Buster.
was that?
What?
God.
What?
Conan was like, do I have to get her off me? He's like, can we count to 20?
I'm just surprised they're letting chicks take pins on them.
Right? Tori just sits there.
I got something she can sit on.
Because wasn't Tigress a Nitro girl or some shit?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Next, we got Bagwell versus David Flair.
Oh, fuck.
Starts to get dicey here. I'll be right back.
No, just to get into that, Draven, there was a whole bunch of those girls they picked up out of the Nitro division, the Nitro girls, dancers and shit, and they were just throwing them on freaking camera. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to need you to wrestle now.
Yeah. Spice was my favorite. Yeah. She was the short-haired chick.
Yeah, I mean, most of them were at one point. Even what's Jesus, I don't know why I'm blank on her name. One with the real long legs. One was dating
Stacey Keebler.
Yeah, Keebler. Maybe she was a Nitro girl at one time.
She won the Who Wants to Be a Nitro Girl contest.
Mm-hmm.
She sent in a video and won the Nitro Girl contest and started as one.
DDP's woman, she was a Nitro girl at one time. Kimberly.
Did Tori win? Guys, did Tori win?
No.
Oh.
No, Conan and the Nitro Girl one. Sorry, Vinny.
Oh, yeah, I got fucking booted. Yay, shitty internet. Both gay well.
You know, like Buff Bagwell?
Here's another guy. Though. He had the look.
Mm-hmm.
He had the physique and everything like that. He had some okay mic skills, but it just never developed anywhere past that. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. He always looked.
Got the stuff.
He always looked goofy and gay to me.
Goofy
Looked like he should have been a Chippendale dancer.
Well, he was part of American Males, so which was pretty much Chippendale's dancers.
Well, he did work at a strip club, so I'm just saying.
Yeah.
American Males. American Males.
American Males.
Little Flair.
See, girls should be making those jokes, not guys. Why is a man looking at another man's dick? That's gay.
He's gay.
He was too scared to, check out Space Mountain for himself, I guess. Remember when Taker fucked with him, and then shortly after that he was dead.
Taker did what?
Oh, they were using him. He made him drink his chomp juice where he spit in the cup. Taker made him drink it and shit. And then I
Buff Bagwell drink.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, they were fucking with him hard.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, it was Taker, and it was with the motorcycle.
Yeah. So how long was he in the Fed for?
I don't even know if he was in the Fed. It was like a video when Flair
He was in the
trained.
Fed.
Well, was he? Okay, I thought he was,
Yeah,
but
he
I thought
came
the
over
part
and
he
him
wasn't
and,
quite in yet.
They had him and Booker fight like at the start of the invasion.
On Raw.
Yep.
It was the main event.
Yep.
Wow.
For the WCW title, and it flopped.
Yep. David Flair is terrible at working too.
Yeah.
His sister is definitely the better wrestler. No offense meant to the dead.
But they don't have the same mom, right?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
You would think he would be taking it like, because he's like wrestling royalty. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Like, I think he'd be taking it a little bit more serious.
Kind of reminds me of
He
Cobra.
does try to do Flair's thing.
Reminds me of Cobra Kai. How Russo's kid's a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it does.
Okay, so Charlotte and David, she was the older half. She has an older half sister, Megan, and an older half brother, David.
So Megan's with Connor Thompson.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Who does the podcast with Blair?
Okay.
Right on.
And a bunch of other wrestlers.
Hey, I'm glad Rick's still around.
That's the move that Woody does when Andy walks in the room. He flops on the floor like that. That's it.
Stevie Ray's like, he did what? I don't speak honky.
I don't know, man. His sister Ashley's definitely the better wrestler.
Reed was good too, apparently. I never seen him wrestle, but that's what Flair said.
Yeah, Flair tried to talk him up afterwards. He fucking murdered his son. Essentially.
He whacked him.
Yeah, he was on his watch and he OD'd or whatever.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens though when you do that shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the one thing I did like about The Sopranos. I know, Vinny, it's not your favorite, but they pretty much tell you, you know, you're pretty much either going to be, you know, in the life that they're living, you're either going to end up in the coffin or, you know, in prison at some point. Like they didn't fuck around about it. They're like, this is what's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
know,
true.
at least they didn't fuck around and play games. And you know damn well I don't know. It's sad that it happened, you know.
Oh yeah, it's always tragic. But I mean, like I said, it's even suckier when you're supposed to set the example. The two of them should have been getting off that shit together, but Flair never wanted to change that lifestyle, and that was more important to him.
Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. That's why I got like almost no respect for the man.
Boom, there you go. And next will be Miss Elizabeth.
Oh shit, he's got the short hair.
Yeah.
He's cutting his head right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy, Tony. Pretty crazy, Tony.
That'll be on Maury next.
Mm-hmm.
What was this thing with the blood about?
It's a commercial.
How he's retarded. Stupid commercials.
They even race swap Jake from State Farm.
Yep. Oh God. So what's his name from NSYNC?
That commercial looked like it could have been a WCW skit in their waning days. Just saying.
Yeah.
You will bring our family greater dishonor.
Today's military, Jesus.
Yeah, as we march into World War III, yay!
Yeah, I love that.
I would pay to see those type of people on the front line somewhere. I would pay to see that. That should be pay-per-viewed. That's a way to bring the pay-per-view back. Let's see blue-haired weirdos on the front line screaming about their genders. I want to see how well it works out.
as we sashay into World War III.
The announcer is gushing right now.
He has a puddle under our pants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, do they not have enough wrestlers there tonight? They're reusing the same guys again?
Mike
It is
Sanders
their
is
third
fighting
time.
a cat.
It is
Sorry,
their
Tony.
third time out. It makes them feel like, God, like they're really pushing these guys or something. Who is this?
That's the Chris
Mike
Benoit we have at
Sanders.
home. That's your daddy.
He's like the mouthpiece of the Natural Born Thrillers.
We have Chris Benoit at home. Like, you know. Do we though?
That's great.
Natural born losers.
Ew!
What?
Ew!
What?
I'm so
Oh,
confused.
Yeah.
Awkward.
I like the cat.
I absolutely, dude.
Oh,
Somebody
no,
better
after-
call
after-
my mama.
After hearing that intro for you, we sure we're actually watching the right wrestling?
It's a squash match, but
He's
I
gonna
don't-
dance like James Brown.
Yep. I love that. Bitch, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I love you, baby.
Holy shit, that dude's hair's red. The ref.
Oh my god, I
Holy
never know
hell.
that. Did you, Shivani? Oh, Mark, will you shut up? Don't fall on the stool like $1 Million Baby. Mark
That's
Madden
so-
just called the cat fat. Let that sink in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he looks like Ralph the Mouse, this referee guy. You know, it's like from Happy Days or something.
My God.
Russo's like, bro, remember the brawl for all? Except I don't hate anybody here. Nobody in this locker room's bullied me, bro.
Bro, swerve. Oh shit! I know Tyson had all those brands underneath them. Jesus.
Yeah, it's time to start getting really picky and choosy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send me that list because I gotta give this to my brother so he knows what to bring home and what not to. So feel free to send me that list if you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is why 9 times out of 10 I look at the store brands first.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times they're done by small independent farms and shit that are owned by the stores.
Well, what really sucks is I like taking the Hillshire Farm beef kielbasa, and I found this out by accident, but it's amazing. I had bacon and beef kielbasa in the fridge that I needed to get rid of. So I wrapped the kielbasa in the bacon, threw it in the oven. I'm like 400. It took like a half hour, but when it came out, it was so bomb. That's like, yeah, so bomb. And now I can't eat it because cricket protein.
Jesus.
It was nice of him to give Scott Farkas a job refereeing.
Who?
Oh, it was the bad guy from A Christmas Story, the redheaded kid.
Oh. Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't remember his name for nothing. And I've watched that thing about 1 million times.
Oh yeah, Scott Farkas and his crummy little toady Grover Gill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of wrestlers, I had Brian Cage comment on some of my stuff and like some of my comments today.
Nice. That was cool.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about Fast and Furious or something.
Yeah, and then later he mentioned how he wants the main characters of Chucky to die. And I had mentioned the Hulu Hellraiser where basically he wanted the Cenobites in that to win. Because the only person that actually had any character development in that was the millionaire.
Pretty much.
That's great.
And he agreed.
That movie was so boring.
It was. He just wanted them to die.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that ring chick, nice.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I was surprised at the back and forth. Like, normally it's like a like, and they don't bother to like say anything.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. That was cool though.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Become best friends with him, and then tell him what he needs to do.
What's that?
I said, become best friends with him, and then tell him what to do for AEW.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell him to roll up his fist into a ball and punch Tony Khan directly in the face. Until he gets a proper run.
Roxanne Perez is dressed as Freddy for ring gear on NXT.
If you got photos, send them on over.
Oh, I'll it's not a photo, it's like a little video.
Draven's like, it's not a photo, it's a whole Instagram page. I'll email it over.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would have been down to watch. I would have been down to watch NXT Halloween Havoc. Just to check it out.
What's this
I'd be down for
ref
it.
trying to do? Like sell this guy progressive auto insurance?
I tried to watch that episode of that I taped of NXT with Taker and all that stuff, and I couldn't get through the first match. And it was I think it was Roxanne Perez and Asuka, and it was like watching paint dry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we only just saw that one clip. I think Etep pulled it up of Taker choke slamming that guy, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the clip in that. That was cool, but that first match, man, and I like Asuka, and it was just so slow and like drawn out. I was like, is it over yet?
That's how I felt about half the AEW shit, though.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just like the more fast-paced matches.
Yeah, you know why it was so slow? That's what cricket protein does to you.
And that Dragov guy or whatever, whoever's their world champion over there, I wasn't impressed with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch any of that stuff.
Their world champion's a black fella.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it was somebody else then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, no, that's I'm trying to think of the guy's name, but I can't think of it. That's not their world champ.
Oh, I thought it was. He came out with Cody Rhodes or some shit. And I was just like, okay.
Carmelo Cruz is the champion. Because he took it from Braun Breaker. I said I was watching it when Braun was the champ, and then he was being a bad guy, which I was happy with him being the heel. And then he was off for a while, so I hadn't really started watching it again. And then like all that stuff happened. But yeah, like I said, to me, the wrestling on NXT is about the same as Ring of Honor. You know, to me, those two brands are better than the Fed and AEW.
Yeah.
Because I can watch that stuff, and you know, like Asuka doesn't normally go on NXT, so
no, she doesn't. But you would think one of their top people would be able to carry a match with,
right?
like,
correct. You are correct.
You know, lower talent.
But could be what that person needs to be educated that hey, you ain't as big as you think you are.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, again, I don't know. I didn't see the match, and I'm not, you know, questioning your judgment by any means. You know, I agree with you. We have watched some horrible matches here.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I'm just
exactly, brother.
I tried to watch it and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Vince Russo. My bad, Tommy.
Well, I was going to say real quick, I said the problem with NXT is that when it started off and they were just promoting some of the younger talent that have not been used properly in other organizations, and they were kind of left on their own, everything was going really well. It was the minute that WWE, the corporate guys, started taking notice that NXT was doing well, and then they wanted to start putting their 2 cents into how it was being run. That's when it started really falling apart. Because up until that point, they were outshining most of the freaking talent on the main rosters.
That's what I remember hearing too. Like when it first started, it was like really, really good, and then it just took a nosedive.
You guys need to see this Vince Russo video that Draven, you shared it with us.
Oh yeah, the one to
I watched that.
Triple H.
Yeah, like he addresses Triple H, and I gotta say, for all the shit people talk about Russo, there's nothing I disagreed with him on in this. It's like a 30-minute video, and he's talking about when you asked who Stone Cold was, when you asked who The Rock was, The Undertaker, Kane. You know, someone could tell you. He's like, who the hell is Seth Rollins? And he just like went off about everything. What the hell happened to cliffhangers, you know? He went off about everything wrong in wrestling today, and he ain't wrong.
That's great.
It sucks too because there's times where AEW has cliffhangers, and then it's like they don't give you the payoff after that. It's or they don't do anything with it the next episode, and it's like I like when they do cliffhangers, but then it doesn't materialize into anything, and it's like what the fuck.
You gotta have the follow through, you know.
Yeah.
Is J.J. Abrams booking AEW?
Well, TK is booking it. It needs to get somebody else to fucking do it. Oh yeah, Mike Awesome.
Oh God, it's the fat chick thriller. That 70s guy, Mike Awesome. Oh, this is that 70s guy. He wasn't the fat chick thriller here.
Mm-mm.
Dude, what a fucking waste. Mike Awesome was such a good wrestler. Like him and Masato Tanaka had some fucking amazing matches in ECW. What up, Silicon Dave? Hail, brother.
Hail. What up? In the year 2000.
Hey.
Vampiro.
Vampiro.
I still just can't get over what MTV did with Vampiro. I'm still laughing about that shit. And that short run, shit, what the hell was that called?
Wrestling Society X.
Wrestling Society X, yeah, because we watched that over on Slasher's channel. Like, holy shit, that stuff was bad.
Okay, he's got to miss me with this outfit.
On that one,
this was the biggest he ever was right here.
He's got to miss me with that outfit.
I was today years old when I realized Vampiro is Darby Allin's mom.
No. I tell you what,
he's
I
in
take
Impact
on,
he's in NWA right now, I think.
Is he?
Vampiro is?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he could wrestle anymore. He has an ICP theme song here. What up, Slasher? Yeah, dude, they ruined Mike Awesome.
You doing, Slasher?
Like he debuted strong, and then after that, it was just garbage.
What up, Slasher?
This is the difference between then and today. Right here, he's like, yeah, I'm a dude wearing chick BDSM gear.
So,
but
he's
today,
yep.
He would argue that he's a woman.
Yeah.
So he's semi-retired. He recently served as director of talent for Lucha Libre AAA worldwide, and he also worked for Lucha Underground as a color commentator.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was when he started packing on the pounds. It was right after that Wrestling Society X stuff. Like you could see he was like bloating up during that. I don't remember if he ran into some kind of medical problems. Is that why he bloated up or not?
Yeah. And then after WCW, he headed back to CMLL to wrestle.
What's scary is because of what they made these guys do because of the pandemic. Because one day we might not have any more of these wrestlers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this was from... Yeah, he was in the Crockett Cup this year. He made a return.
You see him coming down to the ring. He's getting ready to fight women. He's Vampira. You know.
Yeah, this is the thing from the Crockett Cup. And what's his name? Billy Corgan? He called out fucking Meltzer today, or on Angle's show. Basically was like everything Meltzer says is a lie, basically, because like there's stuff that he was reporting and he's like knows him and he has his contact info, and there's shit that he was reporting that he knows isn't true, and all he needed to do was call him and get the actual facts, and he didn't do it. So
that's why I want to
go ahead.
Start our own rating site, because he'll rank like some random match on AEW Rampage the same star rating as like Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. And then they mentioned that too. He's like, his ratings are shit, and it's starting to show that because he hasn't rated anything of Angles over like a 3 or a 4, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane. It really is insane. There's no rhyme or reason. Not that he's rating it, that people put so much stock into it. So that's why I kind of want to do a wrestling rating site. I just got to get better at back end so I can like develop a server to hold the information.
Yeah.
The little chick, I just saw the link. The little chick in the ring, Jesus Christ. With the Freddy outfit.
Yep, that's Roxanne Perez.
Yeah, I can get behind her.
They took the beast. Long. Hell yeah. We all could. They took the beast from ECW, Mike Awesome.
Oh shit, did you see that fan?
Yeah, the fan came in.
Hang on, I'm gonna rewind. He got his fucking head kicked in a little bit.
Shit. Yeah, there a little bit of kayfabe break right there when they both beat him up.
Yeah.
Fucking Las Vegas fans, man.
All right.
It was after the soda.
He took somebody's cane.
Yep.
First he hits him with the soda, and then the fan comes in.
It's the same dude who climbed the cage.
Mike Awesome just fucking stiffed the fuck out of him like 3 times.
Yeah, he was like he's trying to be funny and like, yeah.
Yep.
They just drunk off his ass.
Yeah, and now he's eating teeth.
Yep.
Yep.
They took the beast from ECW. If you haven't seen Mike Awesome's ECW stuff, he was fucking brutal.
Oh, that one match with him and Spike Dudley, man. Holy crap.
But they bring him here and turn him into Van Hammer the next decade. They do, like, that's what his gimmick is, Van Hammers, but the 70s instead of the 60s.
Remember some of those really good matches, Tony, that he had with Rhino as well in ECW?
Yep.
Yeah. I just remember him like awesome bombing people out of the ring through fucking tables and shit, like just destroying fools.
Taz came back from WWE and dropped the belt to him when Awesome was already with WCW. Then he went to WCW with the ECW title. They tried to recreate the spot. Him and Tanaka did that spot. You remember the matches with Masato Tanaka?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen those, watch them.
Dude, that was a hit to Heyman when they lost Mike Awesome. He had just built him up into this like force. And then he bounced for WCW. It was like, fuck.
I haven't seen any ECW stuff.
Yeah.
He was fucking badass over there.
We say WCW will be gone in 5 months, but so will ECW.
Yep.
And they're barely hanging on now. Fucking Paul Heyman's writing bad checks and shit. Payroll checks.
But you know what the biggest difference there is? WCW had a whole bunch of management that were just completely idiotic, but had money to back them. Paul Heyman had nothing behind him. He literally had nothing and no one. Just imagine if he would have had some good people that were running finances for him, how much longer ECW might have been able to hang around.
Not only did he have nothing, but he had the world working against him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking Spike TV and all kinds of other shit. Like,
they were on the national network at first.
Yeah, it turned into Spike TV.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it was TNN the whole time because it didn't become Spike TV till after they bought Raw. But
yeah, because it was the national network, then it changed into the national network. They botched the fuck out of that.
But imagine being like on the bottom rung in the position he was in. Like, every time you build up a star, one of the big two were swoop, come in and take them. Like, yeah, even Stone Cold Steve Austin was born in ECW.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the one now? The other, is it Hook's mom?
He's been there since April at this
point.
point.
A cage match.
Hook's mom is, or not Hook. What's his name? The other guy.
Yeah.
Nick Wayne. His mom's pretty fucking hot.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The blonde that they're always showing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nick needs to drink his juice while we bang his mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It's enough time to get done and have an ice cream sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Tony Schiavone.
Right, Tony.
He's like, hey, don't be no bigot, Tone.
Come on, Tone. Stop being a bigot. Tony bigot, motherfucking Schiavone.
There aren't any weapons under the ring.
I know, right? Shortages, Tone. Shortages.
Yep.
That's Bidenomics, baby.
His ass went to all four sides of the ring looking for a fucking table, dude.
Giggity.
Nothing. You got nothing. Eddie Kingston's under there building his beaver hut out of all the props. His hobo hut.
Yeah, I had to look it back up because I couldn't remember when WWE had bought everything out and then they rebranded and brought ECW back in 2006. I couldn't remember what station they had it on. Apparently, they had it on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
Sci-Fi. Mm-hmm. It was weird.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that shit.
Jim Ross is liking every post from Nick Wayne's mom. He's thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it comes. Awesome bomb off the top rope.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, they both got hurt.
That was fucking nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking music.
I'm pretty sure Godzillionaire. I I'm pretty sure Vince Russo is probably taking credit for Bidenomics. He probably wrote that.
Oh God, it's Brie Larson. Ugh.
I know.
Angry, bitchy soccer mom.
Yep.
Yep.
You ever notice how all these angry, bitchy actresses and everybody else, they all tend to start looking just like Greta Thunberg after a while? Or is that just me?
Mm-hmm.
Climate change.
And fossil fuels now.
I like
How dare you?
I like how every picture they show over now looks like her hair's all falling out.
How dare you, humorous?
They said he was too mean as a trainer.
Yeah, I was about to say that, right? Did he have any decent runs?
As Kevin
I don't
Owens.
As Kevin Owens.
That's who he reminds me of, the Mighty Meatball. He's like a watered down, smaller version of this guy.
Yep.
Build the map.
Oh yeah, he hit the back of his head.
Yeah.
Watch. As soon as he hits, he grabs the back of his head.
It's like he slipped.
Oh, ooh, whiplash, man.
Oh, that hurt.
His fucking brain did a quarter turn. Did you see how far his head snapped up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus.
Watch when he lands.
That's a concussion.
Yep. That's exactly what happened to me.
Fuck.
Draven suddenly wants to buy.
Why does that
Nissan.
look like what's his name? Tony Savini.
It's
Tom
Flubber Ray
Savini's
Dudley.
Tom Savini, that's it. It's Tom
Here's
Savini's
when Hacksaw Jim
Hell,
Duggan was.
legitimate brother.
I was thinking it looks like Nathan's real parents, a real father.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Major
That's-
Guns.
Look at Storm, the guy who trained me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he
Yep.
trained he trained my boy Ben Brody, who trained
Nice.
me.
Now, who's that chick?
That's
That's
Tylene Buck, aka Major Guns.
Yeah,
Major
there's plenty of yeah.
She still has an OnlyFans.
Yes, she does.
Oh wow.
Didn't she come back for a short run in Impact?
I don't
She
know.
might
I
have.
want to impact her.
I don't
With
think
my
so.
cock.
She did backyard wrestling stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah, she did backdoor stuff all right.
That too.
Oh shit. Oh, she has a real OnlyFans.
Yes.
Mhm.
That girl went all hardcore. And I don't mean it in a match.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Or in her vag gash.
Please stop mistaking me for Benoit.
He's like, I didn't kill my
I
wife.
am not Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah, she was. She was in Impact.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's all.
Impact, Ring of Honor, AEW, independent promotions. Yeah.
This guy's all. I
Was
didn't kill my wife.
she Major Guns before this or after? Because he's feuding with the group she was with.
I thought she came in as Major Guns.
She was with the Misfits in Action, and they won her contract.
Yeah. And she hates it, but doesn't she turn on the Misfits in Action and stay with them?
I can't remember.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, freaking Hacksaw turned heel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Did he just call Major Guns a flagpole holder?
It's Canadian
wrong.
Gunther.
Dude, Lance Storm was fucking badass. Like, him and Chris Candido together as a tag team were great. They were so different.
Oh, Kevin Owens versus Gunther. This should be good.
No, I'm actually kind of surprised that they never had brought him over when WWE was doing that stint with the Job Squad.
Right.
Who? Bill DeMott?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he worked for the Fed for a minute during the invasion angle.
Trainer. Yeah. He was their main trainer for years.
I was gonna say he transitioned backstage.
They started crying about he was too hard on them.
Yep.
He got fired, and now we've got a industry full of betas.
Well, like Etep said, he transitioned backstage, but did he keep his balls?
I
don't know.
I think he did. That's why it was so offensive that he was back there.
Yeah, here's it's Buck's
he just got the top surgery.
Oh shit.
It's Dylan Muldemont.
I thought those had actually grown though. Build them up. He bitched it. Sorry, I'm tired.
It's a Canadian tradition to have a 2x4 out there.
Canadian Maplewood. Never forget.
Yeah. I don't know, but if anybody's going to be tugging any wood, can I volunteer? Never mind.
You're going to volunteer what?
Never mind.
That was coming off wrong.
I liked Hugh Morris. General Erection.
Oh.
Hacksaw went Benedict Arnold.
Right? This guy's putting on Canadian gear. Get the fuck out of here.
There you go. She's back there jumping around, and all the kids in the crowd behind her just sprouted 3 chest hairs.
How many handicap matches are we going to have tonight? Because the main event's a handicap match. They're having another one on the card?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That kind of undersells your main.
Oh, yeah.
The commentary is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you can tell
Slasher.
They don't care and they know they're going to be fired soon. At this point, like, how much longer does WCW have?
5 months.
Yeah, it's brutal.
He just called. She Lance. Did you see him call that spot? That's what he did right there, too. Lance is he's fucking telling him what to do.
I remember the rumors too going around that they were going to be bought out, and then I was telling my dad, he's like, "No, no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen." And then lo and behold, it happened.
Right.
I've got one of my wrestling magazines. It's got an ad for that the reboot, the WCW reboot, the Big Bang pay-per-view that never happened.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's like a full page ad for it in there.
Wow.
They were going to film it all out here every week or every month or whatever, the new WCW.
Tony, let me ask you something.
Bend over,
Did he
baby.
say bend over, baby?
That's what I heard.
He did. Yes, he did.
Yep, that's it. Bischoff was trying to get investors together, but they lost their TV deal, and the investors were like, well, what the fuck good is it without a TV deal?
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, because TNT didn't want wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Some speculate because they were going to get the TV at first. And then they decided, nope, we don't want it on there. And basically screwed them at the last minute. Bischoff and his investors. Some think like Vince knew someone on the board or something was like, take away their TV. God damn it, I want to buy it.
Yep. He bought it for a song, basically.
Yeah.
Love how he's still yelling ho. So do you like the Canadian version better, Etep?
Slightly. The answer is only slightly.
It's like guts hanging out.
I liked Hacksaw back in the day.
He's a biscuit away from being Ralphus.
He was always fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great at getting the live crowd going.
Yeah, that's where I got to see him was at the Wax back in 88 or 89. That was a good fucking card.
It's one thing about the Fed and WCW back in the 80s, man, you got good cards.
Oh yeah, the house show cards were like a TV fucking card.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Duggan, he's just fucking in regular sneakers.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to put any boots on. Why should I lace up that shit?
You can see when he lifts his shirt up, he's got his blue fucking his regular tights underneath the track pants.
That's just his regular underwear with shit stains and all.
God damn it.
God damn it. Poor fucking Hacksaw.
I'm only joking. Hey, that guy, he pulled a gun on someone who tried to break into his home. It was great.
Yeah, he did.
That was awesome.
I wonder if he pointed the gun at him and was like, "Go ahead and try it, tough guy." Oh,
he fought cancer and shit too.
He what?
Recently fought cancer and shit.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had beaten cancer back then too. I was about to say he's wearing his sneakers because he's just came back from fighting cancer a few months ago. He's probably like, "Fuck that."
Right.
Yeah.
Life's too short for wrestling boots.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah, he beat it again recently, so good for him.
Right. He's like, it's a good 15 minutes of my life I'll never get back if I gotta lace up these things. Fuck that.
And I gotta take them off.
I remember they didn't even give him Nitro. They sent his ass out on Thunder.
Yep.
Which, I mean, a Hacksaw promo was extremely rare anyway, but he came out with a microphone. I'm like, what's going on? He announced he had cancer. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
But God bless him, though, man. Keep fighting like that. You're getting past this shit.
I've imagined how he must feel. You know how pro-America he is. Imagine how he must feel looking around.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, before they fired him and all that shit, that's where I saw that he was on there. And one of these illegals that came over the border, they tried to break into his house or something. And that's when he pulled out the gun on him.
Hacksaw?
Yep. Yeah. Some lunatic really tried to come into his house.
Jesus.
And he held him there at gunpoint until the cops came.
And it took a minute. They didn't just show up right away. Just saying.
Yeah, because he lives out in the boonies.
Yep. Exactly.
That's a movie.
Right?
Illegal breaks into the guy's house. He holds him at gunpoint. The cops are taking a while. And for the next 2 hours, you're taken on a journey of blossoming friendship. They slowly understand each other. Then at the end, the cops get there and they have a shootout with the cops.
Could you imagine? He puts the gun down, grabs the 2x4, and holds him hostage with the 2x. Oh, yes. Hello.
Sounds like a movie I've seen.
Not Elix Skipper.
Who?
That's Dante Axon Andretti III's dad.
I can see it now. Love and Hardwoods.
Who's Major Guns the mom?
Yes.
Major Guns needs a spank.
He has a black eye to match your black. Never mind.
Oh, black eye. A black eye.
Hey, what's this about a black guy in the office?
Well, you know, Triple H already blew out her other one.
Time for the no laughing matter.
That was hilarious. You see how he pushed out the 2x4 out of the ring?
Yep.
Kurt Angle, I still think Kurt had the best moonsault in the business.
His was fucking pretty.
Mm-hmm. It's like he stayed in the air. It just looked like he was like frozen in time.
Yeah. It was like so uniform. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Like, again, he had a real athlete. I'm sorry, guys. These guys are athletes, but I mean, he was an Olympic gold medalist with a broken freaking neck that did that stuff. There's a reason he was so good.
I was going to say the best elbows, too, in the industry, like off the ropes like that. Bret Hart. He always looked perfect when he was in the air.
Yep.
How he came down.
Oh, wow.
Macho Man, Bret Hart, even Shawn Michaels' elbow drop wasn't too bad. Even CM Punk's.
Well, Macho Man, I know he fucked himself up real bad with that elbow drop.
Yeah, because he kept landing on his hip.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
See, when the one time I did an elbow drop, and I was designed to miss it, I took the bump on my fucking like on my back and my ass.
Shit.
You know, I wasn't gonna take that on my hip. I'm like, fuck that.
No way.
I was like the way Bret did his.
Yep.
Like you said.
Yeah, but he landed on his knees.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But it always looked good. It always looked like it was.
It did.
Like his full weight was on, but it wasn't. Oh, what belt did this guy just get?
The U.S. heavyweight.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. At least he actually got something.
They took it off a Canadian. It was their commies in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Foreshadowing at its best.
E.
This isn't a look at Mayhem. This is a look at Domino's.
See, you guys were having the other pizzas ads, and this is the one that I kept getting.
Can't show a woman burning the roast.
Right?
Free pizza my ass.
I don't know.
Pizza
I will
ain't
admit
gonna
that
make
these.
that better.
I will admit that
Well,
those
they-
AEW cameramen would be like looking at the, they would be switching that camera around to the other side of the ring when she was jumping on.
Don't worry, we'll send you some plastic ice cream, some tumor meat, and some soy.
Cricket kebabs,
Cricket kebabs.
Bob.
I was thinking oatmeal and cricket cookies. No bakes.
Those raisins have legs,
Dude, this was the best thing about this time was Scott Steiner was like the main event.
Yep.
It sucks he was in bad shape when he went to WWE because the fans were excited for him.
Oh, yeah. I was glad to see him back in the Fed.
Didn't they rush him back from like recovery or some shit?
I think so.
Hey, look at Jeff.
Because he still needed time off, but they needed him back or something. I don't know. Stinger. This motherfucker.
They can't use this Cowboy by Kid Rock song.
Yeah. Sucks.
Rap is crap.
Yup. The West Texas Rednecks.
Huh. Yes, Slasher. She was hot as fuck. See, you can't hear David Pinzer announcing because they use this stupid fucking dub over music. Because this is his music from the Fed.
I thought he had different music in the Fed.
No, dude, you can tell it's a dub over because you couldn't hear David Pinzer over the music because you could always hear the announcer.
They should have just left the fucking music alone, man. Leave what played, you know.
He was using "Seek and Destroy" by Metallica, so you know they weren't going to get that.
Well, you got to figure, right? When WC paid for it to happen, and then Vince bought WCW, that should all transfer anyway. So it should.
You would think.
Yeah.
Well, that theme was like his theme in like '97 and stuff. They're just using that over Seek and Destroy because I remember his WWE music was fucking weird. I wish they would have used what they just played. I didn't like Seek and Destroy either, dude. I liked like his music. It was good.
I mean, this thing was fun, but I remember more when it was him and Lex Luger when he was the other Sting.
Yeah.
The Stinger.
Hear you.
Stinger,
Sting.
Hear you.
Fucking surfer. I mean, just think about it. It's 2023. We're watching from 2000, and he's retiring in 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, both these guys still work, and Jeff Jarrett still looks phenomenal.
Yep. 23 years later, these guys are still in phenomenal shape, and Triple H can't wrestle because he's an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess out of all the bullshit that Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque actually did, Karma got his ass back now, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
He might be in that business that he loves, but he can't wrestle in it.
True. Oh, what the hell?
Reminds me of the Faces of Foley. We've had Sting versus Sting numerous times throughout the decades in WCW.
Who was the fake Sting again?
I don't know. That's not Jeff Farmer. That was Bill, though. I don't know who the fuck it was, but he was a tank.
They unfroze the real Sting, Etep.
Slasher. And the man they call Sting. Yeah, that old theme song was fucking great.
Oh, yeah.
It was around this time Randy Orton was going AWOL from the Marines or the Army or whatever the fuck.
It was the Marines, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What the hell?
This guy looks nothing like Sting.
Why? He's got what do you call his jacket on? Bret Hart.
Like Bret Hart.
Is Bret Hart coming out now? Pink and black attack. Sting versus Sting versus Sting versus Jarrett.
And this is the one they decided to put in the ring with him instead of the other guy.
I just throw his ass off the stage. Now, if I'm not wrong, Etep, there's no good way to land on that, is there?
No.
Other than just don't land on it.
Just don't land on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scorpion Death Drop.
Definitely don't do a Vampiro.
No.
So those guys out here, those teams that were driving the car and like hit that dude on the bike and stuff.
Yeah, the sheriff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2 Las Vegas teens accused in deadly crime spree appear to smile at victim's widow and daughter while in court on Tuesday.
Yeah, because they're pieces of shit.
The fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Should be hung from the gallows, man.
Mm-hmm. And one of them said, too, like in the past few days, that everyone's making a bigger deal out of it than it is. Like,
Dude, they killed somebody. Man. What the fuck?
No, that's the whole victimhood mentality that they're preaching nowadays, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The people who do the most stupid shit should be felt sorry for.
Yeah.
But yet, look at the riots for George Floyd's birthday.
They're trying to turn... Never mind, I don't want to get too into it. Anyway, Matt Riddle is Wolfpack Sting.
What is this? This is your life?
Maybe that's your answer. You're like,
he's got to fight his inner demons.
Who is Sting going to fight for his last match? He's got to fight himself. All the Stings in the past.
Yeah, all the
That'd
Stings.
be awesome.
Battle of the Stings.
They would never let that happen, though.
No. But we have
it here. Next out is Joker Sting, who doesn't even debut for another fucking 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff got him good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I would have been so mad if I was watching when he went to WWF, and not only did they put Triple H over him, but they were putting him with like the NWO and shit. Like
that was so fucking stupid. I remember watching that WrestleMania just bitching.
It makes no sense.
over there.
And
twice.
Not only that, they aligned the NWO with Sting. Like they can't. DX came out to have Triple H's back, and the NWO came out to have Sting's back. Like, that makes no fucking sense. Wheel Lex Luger out there.
Well, it would have made more sense to have Wolfpack NWO come back to be in his corner.
I know.
See, and that's the problem with all that, because they hated this other product so much for all those years that they wouldn't even watch what was actually working and try to implement it in a proper way. It was just, oh, fuck it. It was kind of popular, so just throw them with them. It'll be fine. No?
Well, that shows that they didn't give a shit when they botched the invasion angle altogether. They should have waited until everybody's contracts were free and then did it. That way, people would have kind of slightly forgot about them. So that way, like when they started trickling in and doing the invasion, people would have been like, "Oh shit," you know?
Yeah. I want to make a video about that. They should have set up sleeper cells throughout the year. Oh, Lance Storm debuted. Oh, well, this, their old place went out of business, as we all know, and then whatever, and then because Ric Flair debuted the night after the invasion angle ended.
Yeah.
Then fucking bring Ric Flair in a few months later, the NWO, and then activate those sleeper cells.
Yep.
We have taken over your company from the inside over the past year, Vince. And like they have him by the balls, and that's how the invasion angle should have went.
Yeah.
That would have been epic.
But they had to use the ECW guys and WCW guys to fill out that side of the invasion.
They never realize what kind of talent that they have or what kind of angles that they could properly work.
Or opportunity. Yeah.
We won, and that's all that mattered. So who cares? Wrong.
Yeah,
you need to keep the product going a proper way, because they could have shot so much new life into it, and it wouldn't have faded out as quickly as it did. To have the bullshit Cena era and everything else that was just like no one cared about.
Well, they were going to do Nitro on Monday on WWE and then have like Raw be on like, what was it, like Thursday?
Oh, yeah.
Is this the match where all the stings come out from under the ring?
I don't think so.
It's like a peek into Impact's future.
Yeah.
Only one sting. Cue the 45 more stings.
Yeah. I bet the musician was like, I guess I'll go fuck myself.
Well, fuck me then. Right?
Oh, wait, he's into that tantra sex, so he could fuck himself for hours at a time.
Oh,
yeah, this is it.
How did they avoid that part of the mat for that long?
They probably had a gimmick there covering it.
The Undertaker dragged that man to hell.
My God.
Yeah, oh my
That
God.
Sting had a family.
There you go. That Sting was Stang. Sting, Stone, whatever.
Fingers glass. Hulk Hogan standing in the middle of the ring. It's not going to work for me, brother.
I'm not even with the company anymore. It's not going to work for me, brother.
Oh, shit. There he is.
Which one's this?
It's
Owen
Brandon
Hart.
Lee.
Owen Hart.
It's freaking Owen Hart.
This is like a foot and a half shorter than him.
Back
Right.
from the dead.
You're like Jamie Noble. Put a wig on. Paint your face. Yep, he just lost his wig. They got in the crowd. Look, see the guy in the. You see the guy in the Reds got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sting,
it's a
Stone,
fact, man.
Stone,
What
Stone.
happened?
He's
got a
fucking
bald
spot.
Oh, that's
Draven,
You're
what are you
25,
doing with
25
Sting?
Sting.
I'm not doing
Dude,
anything.
okay,
with
so
it.
Mark Madden said 25 Sting. That's 2 years from now. Let that sink in.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I think you meant 2025.
Or 2025, yeah.
It's me from the future coming back to fight Sting.
Jesus. That black guy's like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Can we bring out Major Guns again?
They got Sting, Stang, Stong, Stone,
Stunk.
Stonk.
It's My Chemical Romance and shit. But God, that wrestling promotion had a family.
Yep.
I can't believe the two of them is still wrestling today.
Mm-hmm.
That should be his last match since he's the only one left.
Right.
Well, Sting, he wrestles on the finale of Nitro against Flair.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jarrett was like, remember when he was doing the ended all these guys' careers? Like I remember him talking about, I beat Sting.
Oh, he's the
I
legend
ran
killer.
him out. I ran Ric Flair out.
Mm-hmm.
The legend killer before Orton was the legend killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
I
because they
remember
had that stable going at the end, it was the Magnificent Seven. It was like Jarrett, Bagwell,
I don't remember that.
Rick Steiner.
So it wasn't that magnificent.
No,
I don't think I was watching at that point.
I was.
This guy kept his shape exactly. How the hell did he do that?
Wow, she looks terrible.
Who's that?
Rashida
Oh my god,
Jones.
Rashida. Oh my god.
Like she looks horrible.
Yeah. She embraced the lefty that she is.
Huh. Slasher. Bro, we're going to need like 10 stings for this match, bro. When you order Sting from Wish.
Yeah. If Slasher hasn't seen that Vince Russo video, like,
that's
I'll
a good
fucking
one.
send it over to him. Like,
Yeah.
it's worth the watch.
He may
Even
not
the
be
one
wrestling.
that he did to Tony Khan is good too.
Yeah, I need to watch that one.
Yep. He may not be wrestling, but Owen Hart did vote for Biden. When did the NWA transition to WCW? Like 88? I think it was like 88 or something like that.
I forgot how big he was.
Oh yeah.
He was like 260. He was a big dude.
He's
Yeah,
still
he was.
pretty fucking big.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like 6'5". I mean, he's a big man.
I mean, the thing with him is that he was always there with his brother Stevie Ray, and Stevie's freaking just ginormous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booker always looked quote unquote small, but he was still 260 pounds and 6'5" and just jacked. Stevie was like 300.
No, he's 6'3".
Who, Booker?
Yeah.
All right. I sent that video to the Horseman chat, and I sent it over to you as well, Slasher, for you guys to watch like later on. It's worth it.
Nice.
I'm so glad he signed my WCW championship belt.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, his
Not only
brothers-
that, but then did a video for you too.
Yeah, Stevie, yeah, he's 6'5". What happened to his brother?
He was an agent backstage at WWE.
Oh, okay.
Stevie is?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was doing it for years. He's been in like documentaries. They'll have Stevie Ray in some of the documentaries they do.
Nice. Dude, he's 65 now. Stevie.
Booker is?
No, Booker's 58. His brother's
Steiner is?
65.
Oh, Stevie. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would Sting do that to Draven?
I know, right?
Because he came from the future and he scared him.
I did come from the future.
He's like,
Draven's
You're
like,
going
Sting,
down.
don't freak out, but I'm a vampire named AngelousDraven. Sting fucking Scorpion death drops him through a table.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. I'm from the future. You're still going to be wrestling up until 2024.
Yep.
You and Jared are both going to be with a company called AEW, run by a cokehead fucking billionaire's son.
Whatever you do, don't sign with them.
Don't do it.
And don't ever bend over in front of them.
Yeah. Well, he's got a gift for him Wednesday, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
You better watch out.
We got you this package.
I got a package for you.
No.
He's doing the banana. Sound like banana heads or whatever. What's the banana head?
Oh,
Tonight.
Oh, yeah, I remember when he used to do the main events stuff.
Yep.
You ready? One of the guys that I worked
And
with
for the
at
thousands.
met him.
In
And
attendance.
the million
And the millions.
watching around the world.
they thought millions were watching? That guy charges like an obscene amount of money just to come out and do that.
Yeah, if he was announcing that accurately. For the hundreds in attendance and for the thousands watching around the world.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I could get paid to do that.
Right? And I'm
Dude.
telling you, the guy's like, it's like 6 figures, I think, in appearance or something.
Yeah.
It's insane.
If I would have stayed with ring announcing, I did one MMA show and made $500 for ring
Oh, wow.
announcing for an
Nice.
MMA show.
Well, shit, his
Because
brother was making good money doing that shit too for fucking UFC.
Yeah, for UFC. Yeah.
Yep. Well, it was nice because I was subbing in for this guy who was like pretty well known on like the Midwest MMA circuit. And he had this show in Grand Rapids and he was friends with the wrestling promoter I was working with on Absolute. And he was like, hey, he goes, do you want to fill in for me? I'm like, all right, how much it pay? He goes, $5. I'm like, fuck yeah. He goes, yeah, you get my pay.
Nice.
He goes, because I got guaranteed. He goes, but he goes, if I'm not going to take the booking, he goes, I got something else to do. I'm like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, he didn't even ask me to split it or anything. He's like, I've seen tapes of you announcing. He goes, you'd be perfect.
That is awesome. You try to get more spots?
I never did because I focused on wrestling like a fucking dumbass and lost money instead of making money.
Shit.
Yeah. I wanted to get out of announcing because I wanted to wrestle. And in retrospect, I should have never wrestled and just stayed a ring announcer.
Yeah.
But I don't regret wrestling. I mean, fuck, you know.
Yeah, it's part of who makes us who we are, man. It's the shit that we did, our choices.
Yep.
I fucking love Scott Steiner, man.
He chokes out the fucking guy in the gorilla position. She was married to Mike O'Hearn at one point.
Oh, that chick was?
Medeja, I'm pretty sure she was. Yeah.
When I was first talking with him, he had some Asian chick, some tiny little Asian chick.
I thought she was with him.
Mae Young?
Maybe I'm
or
maybe
Young.
I mean, those guys go.
not Mae
cycle through
Young.
women like
Gail
their
Kim.
underwear.
Gail Kim is who I meant. Gail Kim.
Maybe.
I love how they say it's from Detroit. It's from fucking Bay City. They're like, Detroit sounds better. I'm like, no, it's really not.
He ended up marrying another. He was like Mr. World, and she was like Mrs. World or some shit. She's some foreign chick, but she was like an owner of a steakhouse or something in New York. Oh, at this point, he had never won it?
Nope.
Jesus.
No.
I think he was out with an injury for a little bit, and then he came back and got this main event push, which he deserved. I mean, shit. Again, other than Hogan, nobody had a more profound transformation joining the NWO.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
I don't know. I think Scott Steiner may have a future right now promoting for Tyson Chicken. He's a genetically altered freak.
Yeah, let him get in your face and scream at you to eat your cricket protein. You'll eat the fucking bugs.
How much did he weigh? Like fucking 300 pounds?
Scotty?
Yeah.
He was probably 250, 260 there. Maybe 270. I don't think he ever got to 3.
Huh. Because Booker was like, he was around 250, 260.
He's taller than Scott, though.
That's true. But Scott, I mean, I don't know, man. That's a lot of fucking muscle hanging off him.
Yeah, he was huge. But he was still agile, too.
Yeah, he was. To still be able to do like the Frankensteiner and shit off the ropes.
Yeah. Yeah, he still used that occasionally at this point. He used it in TNA, too.
That's crazy shit.
Yeah, you could definitely see all the fucking roids that he was on, though, because how distended his stomach is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
His nipples pointing to the ground as well. It's another dead giveaway.
I'm shocked he didn't have more acne.
Yeah. He probably had creams and lotions that all those women would put all over his body.
He's so yoked, his gear was on juice.
Holy shit.
I need 33 to 3% of this Clearasil lotion, and then I need.
I hate to say it, but it worked. I mean, his brother went fucking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, at one point it looked like they were starting to do something with him, and then they just went nowhere.
Well, and then the Fed Triple H didn't help matters, I think.
Yeah.
Their matches were awful.
Yeah, they were. I've seen clips and stuff of it. It was not good. He couldn't move his arms up at a certain point or whatever during those matches. Move his arms like up over his head or some shit. So his like body to body suplexes look really bad.
Who's that?
Steiner when he was going against Triple H.
Oh God, that was terrible. Yeah, well, like Tony said, he was coming back from that injury.
Yep.
He's going after a fan. He's cutting that Samoa Joe promo as he's chasing the guy out.
They say all men are created equal. But you know, Samoa Joe, you see me, you see you know that's not true.
Love how MJF did that promo too.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking perfect. Dude.
That was fire.
That shows you how serious he is. You know, he takes his, he likes it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up, Stevie Ray.
Right?
crazy shit.
There's Tom Savini again.
Yep. This is his long lost brother.
That's Dom Savini.
Okay. Here we find out it actually is Tom Savini just got stung by a bee.
He's wearing some prosthetics, that big goofy nose and everything.
Yeah.
He's just working on some masks.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate test. You go out in public, and if you can get away with nobody recognizing you, you know it's good, right? Yeah.
Right. Oh shit.
Did you hear what Stevie Ray said? Don't fault Booker T if Madeja catch a right hand to the chin.
That's like the second table they've gone through.
Yep.
Jesus.
He's calling him boy. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh my.
I'll bitch slap you too.
And he went through a table.
I wish they had like video or audio of Scott Steiner saying, "Will you send Triple H down here in a limo and we'll go take a drug test together?" Fuck. They just released him right after that. Like,
Dude, it looks like he could just snap his arms off.
Right?
With ease.
He talks so much shit. I fucking love Steiner.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
See somebody hit him with a laser pointer?
Yeah.
You know, all you hear is rip, rip, and his arms come out.
Laser pointers were big then.
Yep.
I love it. It was almost like a no sell.
Yep.
Oh, people are snot rocket on him. It was disgusting.
Oh yeah.
yeah, this was one of the last things I was looking forward to in WCW. I wanted to see him finally win the world title.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot it was this close to them going out of business, but yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. Ooh. That was a lot of weight.
Fucker's a monster.
God. I mean, he really was a spectacle.
Oh, yeah.
That's like, come to the circus and watch the elephants.
It's like fucking Brian Cage, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Brian Cage is like, his shelf life is not going to be too much longer. It's like, you need to fucking put that guy out front.
I don't know.
Yeah, they got him home watching fucking fucking Fast and the Furious.
That's crazy,
right?
Another shitty ass horror movies.
I wonder how many phones he broke just to type Draven back on Twitter. That's commitment. Because, guys that big, they just snap those things in their hands.
Well, it's really surprising that he hasn't really slowed down that much from his days in Lucha Underground.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been around for a hot minute, and they need to take advantage of that shit before he starts degrading.
Yeah, they had the trios titles, and then the fucking Bucks decided they're going to take them away from him.
Ridiculous. Like I said, that dude's solid, man.
Hell, even just give him the TNT title. Fuck.
Yeah, he's 39.
Yep.
Oh, he's got 2 kids? You know that. 6'4", 268 pounds. Jesus.
Yeah, shit. I mean, Lucha Underground was done by 2018, so.
That's crazy.
You don't get
Cage
like that
ain't got an ounce of fat on him either at 268 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude is rock solid, man.
Melissa Santos, that's his wife. What a piece of ass.
She was talking bad against AEW there for a little bit about his booking. And I think that might be one of the reasons why he wasn't there for a while doing much.
Yeah, that's it. The wife says something dumb, and then they got to punish him.
Well, the wife said something true.
Well,
Was it dumb or was it just facts? You know how people hate facts.
Right.
And then not too long after that, then he got the trios title, and then they lost it, and they haven't really done much with them after that.
It's just, it's upsetting.
Harlem Hangover time. No.
So I'm assuming he had a major fallout with the Fed.
Was he over there?
How do you let that guy go?
Who?
Brian Cage.
I don't know. Was he?
Yeah, he was with them, or at least NXT. I think he was with them for a minute.
WWE's like, we don't need Brian Cage, we need Sami Zayn.
Right?
He was with Florida Championship Wrestling.
Was that when they were like before that? They had them before NXT.
Yeah.
Then WWE signed Cage to a developmental contract.
Wait a minute, Etep, who was their last developmental? Was it Florida or was it Ohio Valley?
Florida was after Ohio Valley.
Yeah, that became NXT basically.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So I remember at one time it was Ohio Valley, and then
they cut ties with them in like the mid 2000s and took up Florida Championship.
Yeah. OVW is where like Orton and Cena and Brock and everyone came from.
And that's also where our good friend of the channel, Jennifer Thomas, trained.
Nice.
Oh, apparently, so Cage would then come up with a new character named Nightclaw. The Nightclaw character was seen in a few matches and was supposed to be used during the time that Hurricane was still active in WWE. However, this did not occur as Cage was eventually released from his contract in 2009. So that was like 2008 to 2009. But I guess he was just kind of like in their developmental like thing and never really.
That was a bad time for WWE. They were just going into a really fucking stale period. Like, fuck.
And then he was
Jesus Christ.
TNA from 2012 to 2014. Then Lucha Underground from 14 to 18. Lucha Libre from 2015 to present. And then he returned to Impact in 2018 to 2020. And then he's been in All Elite and Ring of Honor. He was the FTW champion from 20 to 21. And then Mobile Embassy. This isn't completely updated, but yeah.
What kind of angle is this? He throws it away to disqualification, and now he wants to pick a fight with the brother?
But he's won a bunch of freaking titles in the indies and all over the place.
Oh, yeah, because other places like, oh, yeah, this guy's a monster. He should be a fucking champ.
Mm-hmm. Hey, here's his wiki. Just scroll down to the bottom and look at all the championships he's had.
Oh, he's just knocking motherfuckers out. Yep, I almost forgot about that. NXT
What's
was
that?
that crappy game show thing to replace the ECW on Sci-Fi.
Well, it was supposed to be a developmental brand thing that like they like, I don't know if it's necessarily a game show, but they the better they did, the higher in the ranks they got, and then they eventually got put on the main roster.
He graduated the same year in the same high school as Aaron Rodgers.
Well, before that, wasn't NXT kind of like their rebranded shit? What the hell was that?
Tough
that contest.
Enough.
Yeah, Tough Enough. Wasn't that their rebranding of Tough Enough at one point too?
Yeah. Yeah, and FCW was still around, and then they took NXT and rebranded FCW with it after like that show they did. They made it into an actual promotion.
God, I'm trying to remember that one guy. His name was a single word. He came from that NXT freaking contest.
Ryback?
No, it's not. It reminded me of Raven, but it wasn't Raven. It was something else.
The only one I think of is Ryback as well.
I don't know. It was this bald-headed, like a black kid, but he had like light skin.
Maven?
Maven, that's it. Maven.
Oh,
yeah, he wasn't even around for all that long. Him and that chick that used to do the devil horns, like she was Edge, the one Ashley Maserati or
Ashley Mazzaro.
Mazzaro, that's it, Mazzaro, and she God damn, what
Maven was from Tough Enough.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but it was part of that same thing, you know, like what they did with NXT. It was part of that.
Yeah, he was the first Tough Enough winner. He's got a YouTube channel now.
Yep,
It pops up on my timeline every now
Yeah,
and then.
I sub to him.
Yeah.
Some of his stuff's pretty good.
Yeah, from time to time, I saw a couple of his shorts and how he talked about some wrestlers who were good and some guys who are just pure shit and shitty people. He's working for what's his name, Shawn Michaels. With all the stuff that he preaches about, he's still a dick and a piece of shit and a liar.
Okay,
Shifty Gism. I loved Nydia back then, dude.
Oh my God, yes.
I remember these guys now because I remember the gear.
He's so intelligent, he keeps trying to push open the door instead of pulling it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on mute, but that was funny.
Then he's like, stupid door. It's not the door, buddy.
He's like righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Yeah, Slasher low key was like Jim Cornette's called him like one of the most retarded wrestlers in history. He did. He just did dumb shit away from wrestling.
Who's that?
Low key.
Mm.
He was in WCW for a minute.
Yeah, fucking right.
I mean, he was partially right. Goldberg's operating at 50% mentally as compared to everybody else.
He's got all that upper body, but then look at him, tiny little calf muscles. It looks like his ankles are gonna snap.
That's a fucking disgrace. He's better than most wrestlers at 100%. Bull fucking shit.
Yeah.
See, they were so close once again. They said he had brain damage.
Like the dude's been doing this for 25 years and he still can't even handle the fundamentals properly. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Well, the sad thing is, if they didn't push him through developmental as quick as they did, maybe he could have developed into somebody really good with long staying power. But they were so worried about freaking pitting up new people against WWF at the time that they didn't even think about the longevity of his career.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just don't like. I talk about it like every week, but you know, he acts like the rest. He's done nothing but take from the wrestling business, but he acts like it owes him more. Like, fuck you, dude. What did you give back? Nothing.
And I think that once again, that kind of goes back to what I was saying, Tony. I mean, how many of those guys they learn to respect and they learn to respect for the business as they're coming up through developmental because they're paying their dues.
Yep.
I haven't been able to concentrate on a single thing but his tiny little calf muscles ever since he came out of it. Like, is it just me, or they look like shrimpy little, like everything below the knee just looks like it's like shriveling, compared to the rest of them.
And so you start to chant for him if you ever see him. Stick calves, stick calves.
Yeah, like you just. He's all his shoulders and arms and all this stuff and chest and everything, and then you get down and down and down, and it's like little mop handles sticking out of shoes.
I used to like him a lot as a kid.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit, where's the thing at? Oh, I fucked that up.
I fucking hate this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Steiner and Booker T was worlds better.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it didn't end how I thought it was going to. Maybe it happened the next Nitro or whatever, but Goldberg turns heel.
Does he?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, well,
Does he turn heel because of his small ankles?
Yep.
He turns into Dante Action Andretti the 15th.
Right.
That's funny.
Damn it, Action Dante. That was something.
Mm-hmm.
There were some decent matches at the beginning of the card, though. Honestly, the first match, the triple threat tag team match, the Thrillers, Jindrak and O'Hare versus Kidman, Mysterio, and Disco and Alex.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good match. Reno and AWOL wasn't bad. Misfits in Action versus Stasiak and Palumbo was good. The Conan and Tigers versus Douglas and Wilson was trash. Bagwell and Flair was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Sanders and Miller was garbage. Awesome and Vampiro was okay. General Erection versus Storm and Duggan was all right. I didn't mind Jarrett versus Sting. Booker and Steiner was good. The main event was trash.
Yep.
Main event should have stayed with Booker and Steiner. That should have been it.
Yeah. The world heavyweight title match was an undercard to this fucking garbage. Like, that's not a good move. That's not a good move.
Sorry, I had to take care of something.
Oh, you're fine, dude.
So I guess Goldberg. I missed that match. Good.
You didn't really miss anything.
Yeah. They were backing the wrong horse ankles.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Oh man. But yeah, so that's Halloween Havoc, folks. Wait. Slasher says no WCW character during the Monday Night Wars was worse than the Maestro. No, you're right. The Maestro was fucking and his valet, was it Symphony? That chick?
I don't remember
Symphony.
that.
I do. I remember
the
the
name,
Maestro.
but I don't remember what the hell they look like.
What about when Prince
Iakea?
What about when Prince Iakea was the artist? Remember when he was the artist formerly known as Iakea? Yeah. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yeah, Kiwi was fucking terrible too. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there was some shit there at the end. But so tomorrow night we have, speaking of shit, that's a good segue. We have holy shit news tomorrow night. Trina's got her show. Is she doing her show tomorrow at 7?
Yeah, we're gonna be going over
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow, yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Jesus, I don't know why I blanked on that. It's like I know the movie's got Johnny Depp in it, but yeah.
Which it is a good movie, man. I mean, I started watching it again. I got to finish it, but I forgot like the mystery that they put in there too.
Yeah, you know what though? I just once I would like to see a really good version of Sleepy Hollow done like the original story. Just once.
Yeah.
There's nothing but cheese out there compared to the original story.
That old cartoon is probably my favorite, the Toad one.
Yep.
That's probably the best one.
Speaking of manliness, has already got my inbox filled up with stories for tomorrow night, which is excellent. So yeah, and Thursday night I'll be over on WCBS, 8:35, sitting in for Coach Kendo on Thursday. No streams this weekend for me because we're having our Halloween party Saturday, and I'll be getting ready on Friday. So I'll have some videos, but no live streams this weekend. We'll be back Monday, though, folks. You guys are doing the show Thursday, right, Vinny and Tommy?
Yeah. We'll do the toy one. Just look at it.
Toy stream on Thursday, and let's see what else. You got the Friday stream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should still be doing something on Friday.
And then wrestling after Holy Shit News as well.
Yep. Dynamite tomorrow night after Holy Shit News.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Skippism Slasher, awesome one. Good to see you, awesome one. Kick villain. Well, manliness, of course, man. Filling up my inbox with stories for Holy Shit News, and Godzillionaire was here. Thank you, Godzillionaire. Silicon Dave, Tree Rock Creations, Frankie, Clone Geek, Just Joe 47, Scrambles. Thank you, gang. Appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Hope you had a good time. Until the next one, that's it. There's no outro tonight. We're just saying good night, folks. Have a great evening, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, right back here, 8:35 Eastern.
Night.